And ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Snowman, Snowman face in the building. Snow, what's good, man?
What's good with you?
Oh, man, chilling, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We're glad to have you.
No problem.
Okay, I mean, you definitely bring a different brand to the battle rap culture. Talk to us about, some history. Obviously, you're with Scheme Street, but, when did you start battle rapping? How'd you get into this whole thing, man?
I always battled in the joint. And so, in the yard, it ain't never listened to a song I wrote, or it's always, you bringing it. You know what I mean? So, it's just, I don't know, I just always done it. And then when I came home, my bro, Lance Montana, got me my first battle.
Okay.
And from there, just kind of learned the sign to the shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Well, you definitely been doing your thing. So we know that you're definitely Scheme Street certified, if you will. But then there's the zoo faculty. Talk to us about that. From my understanding, now I'm just throwing this out. I might be wrong. From my understanding, that's Bossman B's, you, Stack Almighty.
Stack Almighty,
okay.
Cassius, Anubis, Sno, B, Bill the Monster, and Dame Black. And then there's a lot more that don't battle.
Wow. So y'all battle amongst each other. Because I think I saw a battle with you and Anubis.
Yep. I was actually part of Zoo faculty before me and Anubis even battled. So
okay.
We battle. That's what we do. We battle.
I like that.
So that's like a battle clique, if you will. Am I understanding that right?
Yes.
Good deal. Now, hey, you're in the mosh pit. Let's get into it. Definitely, it would be easy for someone to call you somewhat of a controversial battle rapper. When I think of controversial battle rappers, I think of names like Arsenal. I've seen you in battles to where I think in terms of controversy, I think you trump Arsenal in certain battles. The Michael Phelps battle, obviously we did a write-up on that. A great battle, again, just short of a classic. But opening up the battle with racially charged bars. Right?
His dad's pro-black. His dad watches every single one of his battles, and he has not let his dad watch that battle yet. So my job was accomplished.
All right, let me ask you this. When you go into the mosh pit, you open up your arsenal. You got axes, you got swords, you might have a gun in there. Are you the kind of battle rapper that would use whatever it takes? Because, again, man, we heard the M-bomb in that battle. It was very edgy, but is that part of the entertainment side, and you'll take whatever you need?
I'm trying to get away from it, That's something that, I was the only white boy in my hood growing up. So I grew up my whole life, fuck them crackers, man, but Sno, you ain't one of them. We ain't talking about you. You one of us. You a nigga, Sno. So, this is what I heard 20-something years, in the projects growing up. So I'm a part of my environment. So, I'm trying to stay away from it, but then I got all my homies that like, man, go in and, do what you do.
Yeah, I definitely have seen that around, and that was one of the...
Phelps told me you'd blow my shit out if I said that. So, but shout out to Phelps. Me and Phelps cool.
Good.
Yeah,
okay.
I've definitely seen that, and you can kind of tell. That was one thing that me and Plex had talked about. It's like it's obviously backed up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not something that any or everybody can use, and it's obvious, and it's also not unheard of. So it's not like it's groundbreaking.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, it definitely seems like it's backed up and legit. And beyond that, you drop in bars. I'd like to jump in there and say that.
Definitely. Now, we were talking to Mr. 300, Danny Myers. I believe he said you guys were hanging out at the Proving Grounds, and Mr. 300 was speaking on you that you were doing some amazing things. I'm not sure what the date was on that.
Yeah, but Ty Law, Sno vs. Ty Law should drop any day. It should drop any day. It could drop tonight, bro. And Norb said this is the best battle of the year he's seen so far. Jazz just told me, that was unforgettable, and that should drop any day now.
Any day, nice. Good stuff, man. I mean, once again, if you're just tuning in, listening to the BattleScene AHAT Wrap-Up, Norman Bates on the line, representing Pontiac, Michigan. Representing Pontiac, Michigan. Scheme Street is definitely in the building. Let's talk about this. I saw that tweet, man. I saw that tweet about you and Daylight. What's going on with that?
We working it out. Scheme Street's gonna bring him to Pontiac for us to battle. So,
nice.
Shout out to him. That's something he actually more wanted to battle me than me saying, I want to battle Daylight.
Right. Yeah, I mean, well, if he's been researching like we have, that makes perfect sense. I'm wondering, like, I've been obviously peeping your battles. I've been trying to catch you outside of Michigan. Am I missing that, or have you actually battled outside of Michigan?
I just got off parole, so I couldn't leave the state. So, but I have battled Ty Law, in Harlem on the PG. I battled KG the Poet, Summer Madness PG this year.
What? Yeah, let's repeat that. What's that again?
God.
Yep. And then
September 7th.
I don't know. Yep, I don't know. Then he's gonna. He already got me a battle locked a month or two later. So I'm already moving out the proving grounds. I just don't know for real who yet or the date, where.
Yeah, I hate it. I mean, the proving ground situation to me, I mean, I love it and all, but some of you guys are really, to me, already above that. And that KG battle, I mean, I'm envisioning that right now. I'm freaking out.
That is gonna be something. Wow, for the coach.
That's gonna be something.
Yeah, you're right about that. Wow.
So that's September 7th. You're facing off against KG the Boy. That's exclusive. That's BattleScene AHAT Wrap-Up. Wow. Nice, man. So you ready for it?
Yeah, hell yeah. See, I learned this, that I don't gotta battle who I battle. I battle myself when I go out there, I try and outdo myself, because really I can go out here and I don't gotta try and beat someone. This is what I learned after Mike Phelps. If you notice, I tried to take his style, and it almost made it kind of debatable. It is debatable. So, after that, I don't need to try and battle nobody. They got to beat me. I don't got to beat them.
Yeah, I saw that with the can line. Basically you told him how he used the can line, and then you utilize it in a greater fashion. So that was definitely interesting. I understand what you're saying there. That was magnificent, I think.
Briefly, let's talk about the PG thing. I think Stroh was just talking about it gets kind of frustrating for the fans, man. Do you feel like, because, Saint Mike will be out there September 7th, for instance. But in terms of when those battles come out, obviously we understand when you deal with the top-tier battles, it's to be a good hesitation before they drop it to build up the anticipation. But do you feel like the whole PG thing could be put out there a little bit more?
A little bit, yes. It's got to be good. There's so many people battling. You got to be original. When wrestling was going on, they don't got two Hulk Hogans or two Stone Colds or two Rocks. You got to be so original. And I think that's why my battle will be pushed a little bit quicker, maybe. But I'm waiting for that, because like I said, I battle myself. So, I'm still like, I got my KG battle, going there. But I'd like to see that before I finish writing, so I can say, all right, I'm going to step it up and do this, do that.
Right.
Yeah, I would imagine he's a little bit difficult to write for because, a lot of guys, I can really kind of just peep out their style, anticipate kind of what they're going to do. But I've seen quite a few of his battles. I mean, I guess there is an argument that, he's kind of coming with the rapid flow and what I call chain link bars. But he still seems kind of like all over the place as far as, his tactics. I mean, Are you planning for that?
I don't know. It's KG's very weird because, you know, Michigan has a very strong movement right now. You know, there's Scheme Street, Mike Murderers, Bar Wars, Alpha League, and there's like 4 or 5 other battle leagues. And it's, you know, everybody's popping. You know, Michigan actually has 5 people on the PG. And my last PG, there was 4 or 5 people on the PG from Michigan. There's 3 people that's on the main stage of Summer Madness from Michigan. And KG is from Michigan. He left like a year and a half ago, and he don't get involved with the Michigan movement. So I gotta kick his motherfucking ass when I step in that ring, you know, because I hold the glove down.
That's what's up.
Good deal, man. Spoken like a true gladiator. Spoken like a true gladiator. Talk to us. Your wordplay impeccable. You know, that Mike Phelps battle definitely debatable, but you know. That's one of the best battles I've seen in terms of, because I've seen you clearly just be guy. But in terms of your toughest opponent, talk to us about that battle. Who would that be?
Ty lost. Oh,
wow. Okay. Wow.
Yep,
okay.
He was good. He was good that day. He was going.
Man, okay. Good deal.
So how did you take that money bags? That's one of my favorite battles from you. The Sno versus money bags. It seems like he tried to like delegitimize you in a sense, which is it might not work live, but for the cam, until someone, you know, listens to the show or talks to you to really kind of get who you are and where you come from, that can actually be a tactic that's beneficial to them winning when, in fact, it's all BS in a sense. How'd you feel about that battle against Moneybags?
It was a lot going on. You know, I went on. I've never really battled it, you know, 1:30 in the morning. So, you know, we're sitting there, everybody, you know, there was a big fight after the battle. It was, you know, everything was going on. And I couldn't play with Moneybags, you know. It was almost like a mirror match. Like, this is this other, you know, Caucasian rapper with long hair who's from the hood, and, you know, and it was almost like, all right, bro, I got to show him that his time's up. And, you know, and this is what it is. But, you know, you brought his A game. That might have been one of the best Moneybags I've ever seen.
It was a great battle, dude.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
I wish it was 3 rounds, you know. I wish it could have been 3 rounds. You know,
that would have been awesome.
Tommy.
Yeah, that's a cliffhanger, man. You know, we call any battle that's less than 3 rounds and debatable. That's a cliffhanger. I mean, the fans can just talk about that forever. I mean, but that was one of the best one-offs I've seen, man. I mean, you guys
I really kind of put it Sno's way only because Moneybags kind of petered off at the end with that freestyle portion. He literally could have just stopped at his written and called time. The freestyles at the end, I don't think were strong enough, you know, against Sno's written. That's just how I feel.
It's kind of ironic. Because Phelps did the same thing in the 3rd round, to be honest with you. Very ironic. Moneybags did that at the end of his verse on a one-off. He went to freestyle. And then Phelps in round 3, you know, literally called it, let's go to freestyle. So that's it. You know, it is what it is. That's the question.
Sno, do you use any, because, I mean, you're flowing fast. I mean, you're like what I call like a typewriter flow, like. So I'm wondering, are you dropping any freestyles or rebuttals or anything like that? At all? I
haven't yet. I really don't even feel like I've needed to yet. I can freestyle my ass off. I can freestyle, you know. Me, J. Real has been in freestyle battles, and, you know, I'm hitting them with bars, you know, where, you know, my homies putting hands on Real like they walking down the stairs, you know, and that's off the dome. And, you know, I remember people would be walking around like, oh, my God, did you hear what he said? So, you know, I can freeze, but it really ain't, you know, it ain't really been no point in it yet.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, we were just talking about that with EK. We hadn't seen him do a rebuttal with freestyle, but when he did it, it was evident that he could, you know, so I understand that.
Well, it's so easy, you know, I mean, you know, I see some rappers, and I really hate it when they just throw one little quick rebuttal at the beginning of their round, and it's so noticeable. You